Well, hello, my dear companions, welcome back. Doki Doki Literature Club, Part 8. I know, I played a lot of Doki Doki the last week, but I really want to finish up this series. I really want to play it, so that's why I have an intense period of Doki Doki. Last episode though, damn. But I'm gonna try to stick with Yuri this time again. Disarray, Vertigo, Fantasy. Oh, okay. Analysis, Treasure. Okay. Extreme. Universe. Contamination, horror, judgment, despise, melancholy. Suicide. If we Yuri. If we pick suicide. Sadness. Oh, Natsuki gets sadness. Okay. Wrath. Disaster, Crimson, Massacre. Many of you have said that I should have the game folder open and check it out from time to time. And as I said last time, when I recorded Fraps, I can't do that. I tried another software where I could, but then the video became just black screen with only audio. It messed up for some reason. So I need to stop my recording, go out and check and start it again and such. So that will be much too cutting, if you say so. Too much cutting. Wow, grammar today. And I will do it at the end of each video. So if I see something new, it will be at the end of the video. Hey again, Zalzar. Good to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry, Monica. I have a bad feeling about Monica, really. And I kinda know she might be the main psycho. And yeah, the fourth wall breaking makes me really uneasy. This might be strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. But these are small things. They are so subtle, but still, oh. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zalzar. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like it deserves any slack. Natsuki, please don't flip out. Already had it dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Monica is in front of the text bubble, or the text box. Monica is way out of this game. She is... This is creepy. This is creepy. Manga is literature. I think so too. I'm sorry, Zalzar. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Ooh. Burn. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking up a book to read. Well, we already started reading in the parallel universe. I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something that like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Damn, I like I like Yuri's appearance, so to say. It's not like that at all. It's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Is it just me, or is the background of the classroom tilted? Was it that before? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started or something. Get started or something. Whoa, no, what? What's happening? Fraps crashed. Why did it crash? Oh, please, do I have still my... wait. It will be black screen for you right now. Okay, I hope it... Okay. Let's roll with it. Why did it crash? Boom. And we're back. Sorry. It has never crashed for me before. This is kind of literally the first time I play a game where fraps crashes. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't and usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Yeah, damn. Jimmy picked out the book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I just feel so nervous playing this game. Okay, yes, my neighbors. Let's need to check, because I can't really hear anything when I have these on. Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, let's talk to her. This is pretty much the same as before. She saw us. She noticed me looking at her. Seems she sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. She's so adorable though. She is so adorable. Sorry, I was just spacing out. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Yuri, your eye is falling off. What the fuck? I wanted to reread some of it. I have goosebumps everywhere. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come... Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Just happened to? I look at the room now, by the way. Now it's not tilted. Why was it tilted before? And her eye. This game, though. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. Same book as before. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. I don't remember if this was the way she described the book last time. I don't remember. The people trapped there has this trait that turns them into killing machines that... No, this is different. I don't remember this. But the facility gets even worse. And they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and... No, this is different. I have not read this before. Fixing them to... that might be a bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. I hope so. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kinda... messed up. It's kinda dark, isn't it? Yeah. Am I not a fan of that sort of thing, Zalzar? Not really. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, but this is different. That was not that was not the description of the book last time. Just that this kind of story. Just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Let's drink some water. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Girl! Not again. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is Monica causing this, or if it's Yuri. Because, spoilers, I have seen Yuri, a picture of Yuri with the freaky eye. Or freaky eyes? Yeah, with the eyes messed up, kinda. And I don't know if that is Monica who causes that, or if that's Yuri herself. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, yes, it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What? What did it say? Can we go back and check the history? And the Monica, and the text, the bold text is not here in the. Okay, let's say. I guess Monica is the one causing all this. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Don't worry, your eye just fell off, so I'm pretty sure it can't be stranger than that. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's... well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? How the hell am I supposed to survive this game? It has just been visual cues for now, but then I have really loud. I have the game really loud. I will lower it a bit for you though. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... I'm so afraid just to click next. What are you saying? I'm trying to look around the room to see if anything messes up. Let me just get the book. Right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little messed up. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. Because this is the same. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Okay. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a bit little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yours in the corner of my eye. Just keep looking around the room. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She glances over. Well, I glance over. Grammar. Come on. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feelings. What? I didn't have time to read that all. I guess you can stop the video and read it. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... I really hope Monica is the one messing things up, because... I don't know. Slide desk into... okay. I suppose so. This is the same. Okay. Here. Okay, this is the same. Everything's cool. I'm pretty sure there will be something in the game folder after I recorded this session. And as I said, that video will be at the end of this video, if so. Okay. Everything is cool. This is the same as before. Everything is fine. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Just need to check. I thought someone knocked. To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Everything is fine. It's just a game. That knows. It's a game. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. This is the same. Everything is cool. Ooh. My thumb, gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Okay, we haven't seen that expression before. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Last time she did, right? Definitely not. Oh, this is different. This is. I just think that the way she second guesses things, she says, and all that. I am so on edge right now. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. I would really want to read that story now. Never mind. I'm so afraid just to press the space bar to continue. Because it feels like something's gonna pop up, you know. We didn't even get that far yet. What? So I don't know why that came into your head, into my head. Oh, she already knows the story. Yuri, how are you feeling, right? Yeah. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Everything's cool. Everything is cool. Okay, what on earth was that about? Zalzar? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Monica seems to be the most calm person right now. But she also the one who stood in front of the text box. Where is Natsuki, by the way? Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Previously, I think this was very unusual for her to do instead. Right, if you say so. Let's continue a bit longer. Why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Okay, everything is cool, everything is cool. Let's start with Natsuki this time. This is bad though, because we wrote the poem in a way that Yuri would like it, and she's not even here now. It's probably only fair I shared one line with her first. What's about the eyes all the time? I was just gonna say, Natsuki seems to be the only normal person so far. Says, oh my god, I feel so nervous. I've never felt nervous playing a game before.
If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
This is the same, without the eye popping.
You think I'm stupid?
Not a writer. Yeah, she's reading our poem now. Yeah, I wonder if it would have been different if we picked her wrote the poem her way. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Please, write something lovely. I need something lovely right now.
Knowing you, you'd probably think it's stupid.
Oh, this is the same. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's the same as before.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, cause everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay.
I guess that's true, actually.
Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you're learning something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Guess not. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Okay, now Monica, this is gonna be bad. Okay, she's behind the text at least.
Hi, Zalzar.
I think you good time so far? Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
Did she say that last time? I think she said it in another way.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Zalzar. We're a little embarrassed today after all.
Or, I don't know why I'm changing the text.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Great job, Zalzar. I was going oh in my head while reading it.
Okay, this is the same.
It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep
everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
And that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own, in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Oh, she's back.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Do we?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
This is the same. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Oh, this is the same too, right? All in all, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. This is a bit different, right? I don't remember this poem.
What do you think?
Very freeform. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. True.
It's okay. Well, yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful.
Yeah, inspiration about this one.
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
She realized she was in a game. She became self-aware. That's the epiphany, maybe.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. This is the same. Everything is cool. Everything is so chilled right now.
Thanks for listening.
Let's go with Yuri now. Then. Hey girl.
Exceptional.
What was that?
And did I say that out loud?
But this is now it's exactly the same as before. I'm sorry if it feels a bit repetitive, but this is the game, so let's just roll with it. Hello. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
I just try to impress you, girl. Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh? Well, I know that. Just meant...
I feel just so... I'm sweating, I'm so nervous just playing this.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both of the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Okay.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, and it's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes together. I don't know why I keep adding words, sorry, with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine, chill. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts about the process behind it.
Okay, here we go. Tunnels in my hair illuminate beneath an amber glow, bathing. Must be this one. Last remaining streets under. This is the same. This is literally the same poem.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Wasn't thinking that at all. It looked pretty good actually.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
I want to continue this arc, so this video might be longer too. I'm sorry.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Zalzar.
Really? Yeah, this is the same. This is exactly the same. That's why I won't read every line. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, put it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Zalzar.
Me too. Guess that's everyone. Yeah. Did you hear that? A few of the notes were out of tune. Guess that's what I end up getting myself into. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Okay. I like this very subtle, scary hints, really. The music, some of Yuri's eye, Natsuki's eyes. Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something?
Yeah, they had the fight last time, I remember.
It's nothing. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It's meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
I remember this fight.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. But I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Zalzar did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions on my own. Of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Burn. Zalzar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Are you going to talk about this cat fight now?
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's what I...
Here we go.
Maybe you're just jealous that Zalzar appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zalzar started showing up.
That burned though.
Natsuki, that's a little... taking out our...
You really act like you... What?
Me? Who are talking? You want to be an itchy bitch? Itchy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for everyone your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves.
What's happening with... Why?
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Wow, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, but you already do, don't you?
Oh, that's messed up.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the f*** is wrong with your... Go on. The Zalzar hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Zalzar. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. He started it.
How did I... Whoa. What did it say? Who should I agree with? Let's agree with Yuri. What the fuck? Okay, let's take a chill pill.
Hey Zalzar. Why don't we step outside for a bit?
Yeah, she is aware of this game. Monica, what are you doing?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Oh, okay.
Natsuki. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it.
Yuri,
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. No idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Zalzar, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. Something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri.
We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
I guess Monica will fix this.
Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility of today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. Just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Zalzar. would be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. Really?
If this game and everything it's about. Hope to see you in part 9 very soon. This is so creepy. Let's save. And wow. Well, hello guys. As I said, if I find something new in the folder, I will show you at the end of the video, and I won't be able to record a screen, or I don't really. I'm lazy. I will have a screenshot of what I found. And the traceback file is still here, the happy thoughts file is still here. Copyright, that is just a copyright, okay. But we have another file called Can You Hear Me? You will see it on screen now, I guess. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, the artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all trying to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. This is Monica. This is from Monica. I'm pretty sure this is from Monica writing. And the things she's describing in this text, maybe the cutting is about Yuri. Maybe she is self-harming, if you say it like that. Food, comfort food, maybe that's Natsuki. Motivation, desire, maybe that's Sayori. Anyhow, but as she says in the end here, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. So this is, they all messed up in one way or another. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. So Monica feels like she's just helping. She's not really responsible for these events, but this is getting creepy. Back to present Zalzar. Hope to see you in the next part, but never ever forget to stay awesome. Toodeloo.